Hello my dear students, very good morning to all of you. I welcome you all to this SYBSC online lecture. As we know, we are studying about the ideal and the real solution topic, where we already discussed the concept of ideal solution and the Raoult's law, Henry's law and the applications of Henry's law in the previous lecture. In the today's lecture, very important, that is real solutions of miscible liquids. Up to the yesterday's 2-3 lectures, we studied about the ideal solutions, where the ideal solutions, the definition of ideal solution, we studied that the interaction of the A and B, that is solute and the solvent interactions, which are similar, that is solute interactions are there, solvent interactions are there, they are similar to that of solvent and the solute interactions in the solutions, then they are said to be the ideal solutions, where we can see the delta H mixing, as already we studied, is equal to 0, and delta V, that is change in enthalpy, change in volume of a particular ideal solutions, which are, that is delta H mixing is equal to 0 and delta V mixing is equal to 0 for ideal solutions. One more thing we studied, that the ideal solutions, they obey the Raoult's law. All the ideal solutions, they obey the Raoult's law. Already we studied the graphical representation of the Raoult's law, they obey, where all the ideal solutions considered to be the obey the Raoult's law. But where we are going to study the real solutions of the miscible liquids. What are the real solutions? Real solutions are, they do not obey the Raoult's law, where they do not obey the Raoult's law, because they are different, they behave deviated from the ideal behavior. Real solutions are those solutions, they are deviated from the ideal behavior, where they are deviated from the ideal solutions, from nothing but they are deviated from the Raoult's law, because Raoult's law obeys the ideal solutions, where we can see in case of the real solutions, delta H mixing is not equal to the 0, as well as delta V for mixing is not equal to the 0. This is the condition for real solutions, where we already studied for the ideal solution, delta H mixing is equal to the 0 and delta V mixing is equal to the 0 for ideal solutions, where in case of the real solution, delta H mixing is not equal to the 0 and delta V mixing is also not equal to the 0. Where one more thing, the interactions, as we know that there is an interaction, for example, if two components of A and B, that is solute and the solvents are there, for example, AA interaction or BB interactions, where we studied in the ideal solution, the interactions of solute, solvent are similar to that of solute and the solvent interaction, means where the interaction of this AA, interactions of BB are not equal to the interactions of the AB. You are getting my point? Where the interactions of AA and the interactions of BB, where the interactions of solute or solvent or solute and the solvent interactions are not equal to the 0 or not equal to the similar. Therefore, due to this not interactions are similar, where the interactions are not similar to the solute, solvent with respect to the solute and the solvent, therefore they behave as the real solutions. Therefore, they behave as the real solutions. Due to this deviation of the interactions, due to this different interactions of solute and the solvent with respect to the solute interactions, they shows the deviation. They showed the deviation from the ideal behavior. They shows the deviation from the Raoult's law, where it shows the deviation. Two different of deviations it been shows, that is, one is the real solutions shows deviation from ideal behavior. From ideal behavior, it shows two different deviations, that is, one is positive deviation, where in the second negative deviation. One is positive deviation and second is the negative deviation. Now see, when they shows the positive deviation, they show the positive deviation, that is delta H mixing is greater than 0 and delta V for mixing is greater than 0. That is, it is greater than 0, not equal to, it is greater than the 0. But in case of the real solution, this is the condition we already seen. This is the condition for real solutions, where it is for real solutions. How the condition is, delta H mixing is not equal to the 0, delta H V is also not equal to the 0, maybe of is greater than the 0, maybe of the less than the 0. Where in case of the real solution shows the deviation from the ideal behavior, that is it may be the positive deviation, it may be the negative deviation, where in the case of the positive deviation, delta H mixing is greater than the 0 and the delta V mixing is greater than the 0, where in case of the negative deviation, delta H mixing is less than 0 and here delta V mixing is less than 0. Then this condition they shows the negative deviations. In these conditions they shows the negative deviation. Now let us study in detail of the positive and the negative deviation with the help of the graphical representation. With the help of the graphical representation, where we can see here I will write first the here I will draw all the representation of the graph. Then we discuss about it. Let us see here. The first, this is T equal to constant here, temperature we are putting the constant, where for example here it is the vapor pressure, here it is the mole fraction, where N A equal to 1, N B equal to 0, N A equal to 0, where here it is N B equal to 0 and N B equal to 1, where it is on x axis mole fraction we are taking. Now this is the data of where Raoult's law, where it is the Raoult's law. Already we studied the Raoult's law, the graphical representation of the Raoult's law. This is of PA, P0A, this is of P0A and this is of P0B, and where let us consider, and one more, if it is how the positive deviation is there, how the positive deviation, we have three different types of deviation. Let us consider this is a graphical representation, and second one, let me see, here it is equal to same Raoult's law have to be draw the graphical representation P0 Pb, where on x axis this is the mole fraction, where here it is Nb equal to 0, Nb equal to 1, and where these are the graphs representing the Raoult's law, where T equal to putting the constant, and here it is on x axis mole fraction and y axis again vapor pressure. This is of second graph, where we see where the third graph, this is very important. With this we can say what type of the nature of the behavior, that is deviations of the real solutions, where Na equal to 1 and x axis, that is again mole fraction, Na equal to 0, Nb equal to 0 and Nb equal to 1, which is again mole fraction on x axis, vapor pressure on y axis, we can say here this is P0B, it is P0A, this is the total vapor pressure, where vapor pressure on y axis T equal to constant. Now let me study here. Here I do not have the color chalk, let me discuss here. The dotted line, what I am going to see here, dotted line, these are the very important. Where and the third one, which are look about these graphical representation of dotted lines. Where in case this is intermediate positive deviation, intermediate positive deviation. Here I will write example. Here I will write example also, that is of cyclohexane carbon tetrachloride. Cyclohexane. Is it visible to you? Yes. Cyclohexane carbon tetrachloride. And second one, which is positive deviation, maximum positive deviation, say as the maximum positive deviation. Maximum positive deviation. Is it visible? No? Yes. Is it maximum positive deviation? And the example is methyl alcohol carbon disulfide. Example, methyl alcohol CS2, that is carbon disulfide. And third one, which is minimum negative deviation. Minimum negative deviation. Minimum negative deviation, where the example which we are going to study, that is the example of acetone and the chloroform. Acetone and the chloroform. Now let us see here, these are the very important representations. One, as we studied already, that is we studied just now, real solutions which shows the deviation from the ideal behavior, deviation from the Raoult's law, where all the ideal solutions they obey the Raoult's law. Where we can see in the first one, the first graphical representation, this solid line represents the Raoult's law, where these dotted lines indicating the real solution behavior. Behavior of the real solution. In the first graph we can see here, this is the positive deviation, no doubt. These two are the positive deviations. The first and second are the positive deviations, but in case of the first one, that is intermediate positive deviation, where the partial pressures of these solutions they becomes intermediate than the positive deviation of the Raoult's law, where the total pressure of the solution which is intermediate between these two different components of the A and B, where it shows the positive deviation, that is intermediate positive deviation. In the second one, we see the, therefore the example we can see intermediate positive deviation, example is cyclohexane carbon tetrachloride, that is CCl4. And the second one, which is the maximum positive deviation, here we can see the graph of the deviation, the observation we can see here, here it is the intermediate, here it shows the maximum deviation then from the Raoult's law, here it shows the intermediate deviation, first graph is the intermediate, therefore we say as the intermediate positive deviation, definitely it shows the positive deviation, but it having the intermediate positive deviation, example cyclohexane and the carbon tetrachloride. Where in the case of the second graph you can see here, here it is a deviation is there, but having the maximum deviation. How much deviation is there? Maximum deviation. There the total vapor pressure of that solution, that is partial vapor pressure of that solution, they shows the maximum deviations. Maximum deviations. Example, that is methyl alcohol and the CS2. And the third one, which shows the minimum deviations, where it shows the negative deviation. Here in this case, the delta H mixing is less than the 0, delta V is also less than the 0. Because of that, the pressures are very minimum, they becomes the negative deviation. They becomes the negative deviation from the Raoult's law, that is Raoult's law behavior, Raoult's law graph. So that here we can see the minimum negative deviation, example acetone and the chloroform. These real solutions, they, because their interactions of the solute, solvent, they are not similar to that of solute and the solvent interactions, where the solution is formed. Let us consider cyclohexane interactions are there, CCl4 interactions are there. Let us consider methyl alcohol CS2 interactions are there. They are not similar, because already we studied, that is, whenever the ideal solution shows the chemical behavior, that is attribution of the chemical component, they should be the same. Where in case of these components of the real solutions, cyclohexane and the CCl4, they are chemically not similar. Where in case of the methyl alcohol and the CH2, it is also the not similar chemical structure between the two components of A and B, that is methyl alcohol and the CH2. Here in this case of the acetone and the CHCl3, that is chloroform, is also the not similar to that of chemical structures of acetone and the chloroform. Therefore, the real solutions of miscible components show the deviation from the ideality, that is deviation from the ideal behavior, shows the two different deviation, that is the positive deviation and second is the negative deviation, where the positive deviation shows the delta H mixing as well as delta V mixing is greater than the 0, where in case of the negative deviation, delta H mixing and the delta V mixing is less than the 0, where in case of the positive deviation, it shows the whether it is intermediate positive deviation as well as the maximum positive deviation, where in the case of the negative deviation, it shows the minimum negative deviation with that real solutions. I hope you are understood the concept of real solutions of miscible liquids, where it shows the deviation from the ideal behavior. Okay. So, with this I will stop here. In the next lecture, we will see one more of important concept of this topic, that is vapor pressure diagrams as well as the boiling point temperature diagrams. Okay. So, with this I will stop here. In the next lecture, we will see some more concepts. Thank you for watching this lecture. Thank you so much.